One death. That's all it takes to lose hours of progress. Not because the character dies, because everything I'm wearing has to be deleted. Welcome to the Ultimate Ironman experience, Destiny 2 Edition. An Ultimate Ironman is all about self-imposed restrictions that completely change the way a game is meant to be played. Other games like old school RuneScape have these restrictions in the game. So I had a simple question in mind. Can you play Destiny 2 this way? Here's what I came up with. Rule 1. I'm starting from zero by playing in a completely fresh account. No vault full of god rolls and crafted weapons, just what I start with. Rule 2. I don't have access to a vault at all. Everything my characters carry is all I have. Rule 3. If I die in a darkness zone, every piece of equipped gear gets deleted. Weapons, armor, the works. Rule 4. To keep us from getting softlocked due to a string of bad luck, I'll be keeping a set of starter gear on my character. This will be the first armor and weapons you get when you start the game. Rule 5. Exotic weapons can be reclaimed from collections, but only by spending an exotic cipher in a descendant shard, so every death still comes with a cost. These rules completely change the way Destiny 2 is played. Normally wiping at a boss doesn't matter, you just pick yourself back up and try again. Here, every encounter has a calculated risk, every weapon is an investment, and every darkness zone has the potential to erase hours of progress. With the rules and expectations set, it was time to create a brand new Guardian and begin our journey.
Oh man, this is an important start here. What do we start with? This is more important than most decisions, I feel. Because early on, we're going to need survivability. We're going to probably have to play back a bit safe. I feel like for sheer survivability, as much as I main Hunter on my normal class, I think Warlock is going to do us really well here. We're just going to be able to survive. We're going to have access to really good supers. And I think personally, this is going to be what carries us through. So I think we're going to go Warlock. Titan is also another good pick. Hunter is also good. The survivability isn't there, but if we need to pump damage, Hunter is the go-to. So I think we're going to go on Warlock.
We begin our journey starting out like all Guardians do, waking up to our ghost's first resurrection of us, and not really having any certain destination in mind, but knowing that this is the start of our adventures. With that, we set off.
I'm a ghost. Actually, now I'm your ghost. And you? Well, you've been dead a long time. So you're going to see a lot of things you won't understand. This is fallen territory. We aren't safe here. I have to get you to the city.
Alright.
Hold still. Don't worry, I'm still with you. We need to move. Fast.
Start us off on Void, huh? Ooh.
This place is an old cosmodrome,
Devour.
a Russian spaceport. It's quarantined now, and quite dangerous, but our only way forward is through that wall.
My sensitive.
Making our way through the Cosmodrome, we proceed to grab our first gun, and to be honest with you, this whole area felt pretty nostalgic. Reminded me a lot of Destiny 1. Obviously, this is the first mission from Destiny 1, but it felt really nice kind of going back to zero and starting out fresh, especially with the game development ending currently. But we make our way through, clear out the various fallen, and then grab our first energy weapon, being our shotgun. This is the second part of our starter kit. These weapons won't get leveled up, but we will keep them in our inventory in case everything else gets lost. So yeah, but overall, this was pretty fun to go through again. And just, feel that sense of kind of a little bit of danger that we don't get nowadays. After you've gone through and really gone through the whole game and gotten to end game.
Keybinds
So
are also
yeah,
on
it was a lot of fun.
Alright, I'll have to just say here.
More fallen. Hit him with everything you've got. Your light is strong.
We got the triumph already.
Heads up. A fallen raiding party. We're in more trouble than I thought.
I don't know if anyone ever realizes, but yeah, you can see it like knocking down the colony ships. God damn, dude, I wish we had that. I wish we had more moments like that where you get to see a big fallen catch flying over you. Alright, we don't have Devour.
Scanning for nearby ships.
It's not a darkness zone, but so we're doing okay right now. We do have a tank though. That poses a little bit of a problem. As we continue making our way through the Cosmodrome, I realized very quickly how tanky some of these enemies are. I mean, this is our first Fallen Walker, and it definitely won't be our last. But man, when you're working with just gray loot and mostly primary ammo fire against a giant tank, you definitely feel the sense of, man, this thing is massive. And this is still a lot of fun to go through, but oh, these enemies can be pretty tanky at the start.
Focus on the fallen.
Oh yeah.
No shit.
After defeating the spider tank, we make our way clearing out the rest of the enemies in the area. And this next thing we pick up will complete our first set of starter gear. Again, this is going to be the gear I keep if everything else is lost. We get ourselves a nice blue machine gun. So maybe it will be helpful in the future. Definitely going to be helpful early though. And yeah, we meet up with Shahan.
I didn't think we had other Guardians on patrol here. Listen, my fire team's missing. I need backup. And... oh, you're fresh out of the grave, aren't you?
We heard
Sir,
your
yes,
distress
sir.
call. We're here to help.
Brave. I like it. Tall order for your first day, though. Doesn't help that I rushed the perimeter scans, and now... I need to locate my team before there's nothing left to find. Sit tight. I'll get you to the city soon enough.
I've made it this far. Let me help.
I get it. Nobody likes to be sidelined.
Guardians are stronger together. Isn't that right?
You sound like Commander Zavala. All right then. Load up. This is gonna get dicey. But do what I say, and we'll get through it.
We won't let you down.
Shahan, you didn't even earn half that armor. Alright. I don't need you talking to me like that. Dungeons and exotic missions come to mind. Especially because I'm still considering it, but I think we're gonna, as part of the challenge, we're gonna have to do the dungeons solo.
Our team signals are missing, and last known locations are nowhere near each other. They wouldn't split up unless things got real bad. I'll track Cass.
Right, it's that one.
That's one key. We need 2 more.
Oh, they're literally the same. Okay.
Hide contact.
After our first encounter with the Hive, we come into our first darkness zone. Up until now, dying hasn't really mattered. But the moment I step into this darkness zone, everything gets a little more dangerous. The fact is, we need to be extra careful here, otherwise, dying could mean an early loss to this challenge. But we managed to clear through it pretty easily, and we make our way to Navoda.
There may still be light left in her ghost. Shaw, I'm sorry.
Even the light has limits. Sometimes you don't come back. That hive you saw was a powerful wizard named Navota. Didn't expect to run into something that strong, and I wasn't prepared. Now it's too late. Maven Cass knew the risks. Best way to honor them is to finish the job. There's a Golden Age relic, a superconductor, in a sealed chamber nearby. Vanguard says we can make a weapon out of it. The problem is, the superconductor is overflowing with arc energy. Can't even get near the place, much less break the lock. We need to find a solution, and something tells me our fallen neighbors know a thing or two about the infrastructure here. These were my fire team's assignments. They're yours now. Go shake the tree, we'll see what falls out.
After talking with Shahan, he rewards us with our second weapon in the energy slot, and we find out that he has some pretty good gear hiding in his inventory, something that I wasn't really thinking about up until we look in this moment. As you can see, we've got Tessellation and New Land Beyond. So some pretty crazy gear to have early on, and we really have to consider, do we want this now or do we want to wait till later? This could take up an inventory slot that maybe we'll need in the future, and we need to be extra careful with the weapons that we grab, maybe only really grabbing them when we need it for a specific situation. So having the element of not having a vault is really putting the limits of what do I need to the test, and it's going to create some unique challenges that I think we'll all enjoy. We can take, I think we can take Tessellation and its catalyst and be okay. Arbalest is going to become necessary in the future, so I think we definitely do that. We'll skip the new light tutorial. Maybe a problem. Materials early on is gonna.
Call the city home. This is why I brought you back. To defend them. And to reclaim our lost worlds. We're here. The last city. Welcome home.
Oh, it's kind of cool seeing the Traveler there. Oh.
Anything you need?
All right. Give me a. Give me the Voidwalker kit to start. Yes, I know I have fragments. Oh, what do we got here? Your void units, weaken targets. I think we just have access to what they give me, huh?
So after arriving at the tower, we speak to Ikora, and we end up getting the Voidwalker starter kit, which, to my surprise, as you may have heard, came with Graviton Lance. I was not really expecting that, but hey, it's a great first exotic to pick up and to start with, I guess, other than Tessellation. We then go and meet with the various vendors. We went and set up our artifact and, just essentially kind of got prepared, got ready. Zavala here gives us the Spark of Hope quest, and that kind of sets us off on our first journey to do an exotic mission. Now, we also get a Guardian rank up here, and something that I didn't realize at first, but Guardian ranks are actually super important. Some of them, allow you access to mods, which definitely are very important. If you know anything about Endgame, or even just overall Destiny gameplay, mods are super important. But yeah, after speaking to all these vendors, we then make our way to the EDZ, where we will now be meeting up with Devrim, and he will continue us along our first exotic quest.
I'm out of starting Glimmer. It's going to help us out a lot. Going forward here. I thought I'd see myself doing a public event outside of.
You'll have to keep some for yourself, you know.
Oh, we got tier 4s out of that. What? What? That's insane, dude. We just started. We already got tier 4s? Crazy. Oh. Okay. This might actually be a good roll. Just for like, I mean, it's not great that it's on a sniper, but still, it's kind of nice actually. What does this sight give us? Precision fire blows while aiming down sights grants damage resistance until you stop aiming down sights. Interesting. He's got some great basic armor for us here. Anything that I care about? Specialist one actually seems pretty decent. It's all our glimmer.
Glad to see that superconductor is being put to use. I'll leave you to it, but get in over your head? Call me. I still owe you a rescue or two.
We've got what we need. Let's move.
Honestly, didn't think I had the shotgun pulled out there. I won't lie. Guessing this is our locked door.
The only other note is Chasm. Have fun. If we're hunting for one of Cade's stashes,
Easy peasy.
Banshee was right. His funny chicken-loving friend left us a present.
Oh, dude, look at this Cade stash of spicy ramen and his coupons. And they're all expired. The Colonel. Love it.
Your arsenal keeps growing, Guardian. The technology in your hands hasn't been seen in hundreds of years. Which is to say, watch where you point that thing. light 'em up.
I did like this thing because you kind of just hold on the trigger with it. And we got the catalyst. Alright, cool. After completing our first exotic mission for Risk Runner, we return to the tower and we check out all of the Monument of Triumph stuff. Later on, we would go and mess around with some of the distortions, picking up some armor. And yeah, we just do basic exploration. But I think that's going to be where we're going to wrap it up for today. Next episode is going to be the Shadowkeep campaign. So I am really excited to have you all see that. And then later we'll be doing the Beyond Light campaign, and we actually just did our first raid over on Twitch. So if you want to check out the challenge mode run live when it happens, feel free to check out twitch.tv/darkcyclone. I will have a link in the description for all of you. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. See ya.